I am very itchy. And I'm Duncan. Say hi, Duncan.
Oh, hi.
We're here again today when we did the same videos we just did earlier to bring you our top co-op games we own on Xbox 360, and we won't do like a 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll just do
10 of our top.
The 9, and then we'll do the
overall
top,
best.
The top one, yeah. So yeah, we'll show you them all, then we'll say which one's our favourite. Let's get started. I think the high will start with.
Like top trumps as well, aren't they?
Yeah, I'll do with the least one. Alright, yeah, that'll do. We had this in our worst videos ever. Worst games ever.
Yeah, I already know what this is.
Yeah. But some people were probably pissed off with it. The campaign was weird and boring. The online
And short.
The online was shit. But the good thing is on here was the co-op, the special ops, and that's Modern Warfare 2.
As bad as the game is,
I know you're going to
special
bash me for saying that this was one of the worst games ever made, for me. But then I do like the special ops because working with a buddy, split screen or online against a load of enemies is cool, right? But not people online because you just sit there in a corner going do 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 do. But yeah, and it's weird. There's actually more missions on special ops than there is on the actual campaign.
There is actually, isn't there? Because
Yeah.
there's 5 sections and there's about 5 in each.
Charlie,
Delta,
and Echo.
Yeah.
And then there's only 4 acts on. There's another whole act on special ops. So yeah, that's good if you want a good co-op first-person shooter, not for the single player or the online, but for split screen. Get
Modern Warfare.
Ops, like Modern Warfare 2, but it ain't that worth it to get a whole game just for the split screen add-on thing. But yeah, that's the first one. Or do you want to do your whole? Do you want to do all yours first and I'll do all mine?
Yeah. Well, you do all yours. Yeah.
Whoops. We'll do another shooter. Actually, all of these are shooters. Okay. Every single one's a shooter. So we were going to put Smackdown in there, but the whole campaign isn't co-op. So.
Sorry, can I just say number 1 has to be Diner Dash.
Diner Dash. That is an awesome game. We'll do that. We'll do top arcade games or something.
Maybe.
If we get bored. Probably will. Anyway, this next one is probably the most realistic war game ever made except for Battlefield and Medal of Honor. What?
Just carry on.
Oh, yeah, he's guessing what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's a first-person shooter of a 4-man... No. The squad varies off what you're in. You're an American squad in...
Iraq.
US Marine Corps against the Chinese military.
Chinese.
The whole campaign is 4-player co-op, which is awesome. The only bad thing about this is the engine on this game isn't very good. The way it runs isn't very good at all.
Not really an engine there.
That's what it's called, the engine of the game, what it's run on. But the next one's coming out, Red River. Looks awesome. They've upgraded it all. Its graphics are better. Gameplay's better. It's a lot quicker. It was very, very... And the enemies didn't not want to die in this. But it's an awesome game. It's like Battlefield, but the whole campaign is co-op. And that is Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising. If you want a 4-player co-op experience, realistic, not Call of Duty game, then play this. The other day, me and friends were on this, and we got to talk to some people on it, and they said that they hated Call of Duty also, and wish more games like this were available on the market, but there isn't that many. So yeah, this game got a lot of bad reviews, but also a lot of good reviews. It's very realistic. But I think that's why people didn't like it, because it's realistic. Weirdos these days. Next. is another shooter. There's been two of them in the making. One of the best game designers ever, which is Tom Clancy. He made Splinter Cell. He made. Unfortunately, he made some shit games as well.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah. This game is of a 4-man team again, but you play as a guy called, I think it's Logan, something like that.
Logan.
Yeah, the whole campaign is 2-player co-op. And there's also a 4-player co-op mode online called Terrorist Hunt, when you hunt down a certain number of enemies in a certain time or unlimited time.
Sorry, people, we just noticed something on one of the games here.
The game of the decade.
Yes,
Obviously, they didn't know what was happening in the next couple of years, did they?
yes.
Like Red Dead Redemption.
Forget the game of the year. This is the game of the decade. No, it isn't. Because they brought out 2 more.
Too many.
Too many.
Yeah.
Should have stopped.
This game is Vegas 2.
Yeah.
This game is very good for customization of your own character. You get to choose what he looks like, what he wears, what he uses, what attachments he has on his gun. You can either play in first person or third person. You can put a cheat code in to play in third person. Whole campaign, it's very tactical. You like breach through windows, breach through doors, rappel down lines, give your team orders. You have like a 2-man team with you as well. But yeah, it's pretty good.
Whatever tickles your fancy.
What?
Whatever tickles your fancy. Pretty much, you can
Yeah,
do whatever
pretty
you want.
cool, pretty cool game. The online as well on it, but that isn't very. Online versus does not suit this game at all. Next is a zombie type game. I won't exactly call it zombies. I call it more of a
It's an infection.
more of like
It's a plague.
Spaz attack. Yeah, spaz attack.
Plague.
Infection.
Plague of spaz.
Yeah. Apparently, this game got a lot of bad reports saying that it was racist.
How was it racist?
All because you're in Africa killing black people. I don't see how that's racist. You can't say that Red Dead Redemption's racist, going around killing white people. You're not racist of black people saying that. But yeah, I know that all black people didn't say that. But yeah, I think you can already guess what this is if you know about this game that apparently is racist. Is Resident Evil 5.
Wee edition.
It isn't your average. This is really a Resident Evil game because the Resident Evil games are known for being horror and scary to make you jump, but this was more action. Complete action, but I think I prefer action for this, especially in a co-op as well. The whole campaign's co-op. You play as a guy called Chris with
A girl called Sheva.
a girl called Sheva Alamo, and his name's Chris Redfield, I think it is.
Yeah, Redfield.
Players are 1 to 2 split screen co-op online is 2. They also get brought out downloads versus mode 2v2. It's like whoever can kill the most zombies in a certain time, which is a bit shit. It's really, really. I think it's probably one of the longest campaigns I've got.
Yeah.
It's really long. It gets a bit carried away towards the end, but it's pretty fun. Pretty fun. They should have just kept it for the normal zombies. Could they start using guns at one point, which is a bit. That's what I mean. It's not really zombies, is it? It's more like just weird people.
And the final
This
one.
is the final one of my 5, and then Doug's got his 5, which we picked together. We were just doing 5 each. This is another Tom Clancy game. This was in our top 10, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Awesome. It deserves to be. By Ubisoft, Tom Clancy.
It was in the top 10, yeah.
Yeah, it was, yeah. I said that.
Oh, I thought you just said, it deserved to be, as in,
It
wasn't.
It deserved, as in it should have been.
Yeah.
Which it was.
Yeah.
Anyway. What time are we on?
9 minutes 50.
Cool. This is a stealthy game. I think you already know what this is. And when I say Ubisoft, Tom Clancy, stealthy, and the same thing. No, I do not mean. I was going to say Assassin's Creed then, but it's not Tom Clancy, is it? It's Ubisoft, it's not Assassin's Creed. This is Splinter Cell Conviction. This is an awesome co-op campaign where you play as an American spy who works for third echelon called Archer and what? No, yeah, I don't know what his last name is.
Kestrel.
And then a guy called Kestrel.
Yeah, Archer and Kestrel.
What?
Archer and Kestrel.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I was about to say Kestrel, but I thought he had a last name. Yeah. And the Russian spy is called Kestrel, and that's them two on the back. I play as the Yank, and he plays as Dusky. Or American and Russian, whatever you want to call it. But yes, it's an awesome game. You do like co-op interrogations when you batter the shit out of people. It's pretty cool. Stealth is awesome. But if you want to go guns blazing, then feel free. But it doesn't suit this game to go guns blazing everywhere because you get the shit kicked out of you. It's a really cool game. Not enough checkpoints though. So if you get spotted and get killed or something, you've got a long way. You've got a long way to go back.
Yep.
That's my top of my 5, I think.
Right, we're
That's
going
why I
to
chose
switch.
to do that. Switch sides because we're on charge here with the wire. But yeah, this is my screen where I play my games on my Xbox 360 Elite on I think it's a 40-inch.
But of course, the main cool thing here is my red controller. Yeah.
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 Like you care what your controller looks like
Okay.
when you're looking at the screen.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for this one.
You already had one behind you. Yeah, what's part of the pile? Just saying.
Alright.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, this one is probably the worst at mine, but it's not bad.
What is it? Hang on.
For the just your.
No, what is it though? Can you show me it? The camera's pointing away. Oh right, the worst.
It's probably the worst of the 5 I got fit.
Yeah, true.
Probably.
Well, the least fit. It's not exactly bad, but it
yeah,
is after a while. It's really boring.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got. Anyway, it's your review. You carry on.
It's set in the future about a warrior made for war called they call him Master Chief.
It's a bit obvious what you're on about now.
It's Halo 3.
Yeah.
And this is the game we were laughing at earlier. So they get the game of the year, this is the game of the decade. If it's the game of the decade, why did you bring out ODST and Reach?
Yeah.
To be honest, they should have stopped at Halo 3.
Yeah, that was a really good game. Halo 3 ODST was shit. Reach is people say it's mint, but I played it, I didn't like it. It's not my kind of game. Yeah.
But yeah, you just pretty much you're trying to defend. Well, you're trying to take back the Earth, which is now controlled by the Covenant. All the consuming flood, which is like especially
zombies kind of thing. Yeah.
Is unleashed, and the fate of the galaxy hangs in the balance. An ancient secret buried under the.
Where you and
Africa.
like this guy work together. Is his name Arbiter or something like that?
Arbiter, yeah.
Yeah, you and this alien guy like work together to fight back against the Covenant.
Yep,
and to protect Earth. What time? 14 almost. Do you want to stop here and just go to the next game? Right, yeah.
Okay,
so join us in part 2.
Part 2.